Hey Leo, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. I'm here for the week of October 3rd through the 9th, 2022, but energy is timeless. So if you're getting this afterwards and the message resonates, then keep it with you. And if it doesn't resonate, then, leave it for somebody who it does. What we're going to be using this week is the Divine Circus Oracle card. Going into it, we're going to then bring in an Herbcrafters Tarot for like the energy for the week. Then we're going to follow that up and clarify it with two tattoo tarot cards for the focus and for the outcome. And then we're going to finish it off with the Divination of the Ancients Oracle. I have all of these that are already pre-shuffled, and when I pre-shuffle or when I'm pre-shuffling, I listen to music because I'm clairaudient and I get messages through music. And Leo, the message that I got for you was from the song Somebody That I Used to Know, but it's the Walk Off the Earth version. And, some of the lyrics from that is, now and then I think about when we were together. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But you didn't have to cut me off, make it like it never happened, and that we were nothing. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. So I feel like, Leo, either you or could be another person feeling this from you, feels cut off and just like, like they've been slighted, and I feel like this could also potentially be a situation where they were the ones who did it and now they're feeling salty that you're okay with walking away. Does that make sense? So yeah. Underneath the deck, we've got Gypsy Columbine. This has been coming up. Number 38. I'm not reading underneath the deck, but I am mentioning it. It's about, shining your true authentic self. Not caring what anybody else thinks and just letting yourself shine through. Letting it take you where it needs to. Oh, this is beautiful. So that's so crazy. Okay, so number 38 was underneath the deck, right? And that's like completely separate. As above, so below, whatever. I don't know why I just said that. But it's number 37. So it's consecutive numbers, 37, 38, completely opposite on opposite ends of the deck. So that's cool. Silver Siren. And then I said as above, so below. Silver, which might be something with that. Number 37. I just flipped right to it. How crazy. Whew, okay, Leo. So when is an enchantment not enchanting? When it is a spell that you allow to consume your free will, even as it promises so much and yet delivers so little. So I was talking about magic, as above, so below. And then it talks about spells. The silver siren sings her song, a pretty poison to the soul. Her false allure tempts the mind, even whilst the heart feels that something is not quite right. Your power will come from discerning the truth and allowing her false promises no place in your heart. The modern world, perhaps especially in the spiritual field, is laden with false light. This is the light that blinds and obscures rather than clarifies and reveals. False light is that which might seem dazzling on the surface, but underneath is nothing but hot air at best, and destructive energy that will rot your soul at worst. False light is the opportunity so intoxicating that even selling your soul to have it seems rational, or the person is so alluring that you're willing to deny your basic needs for respect and acknowledgement in order to spend even just a moment by their side. The false light is a seduction, a siren song, A promise of whatever it is you feel you cannot have unless you compromise your integrity to get it. There is just one lesson to be learned through the siren song, the same lesson always, no matter what the circumstances may be. If you compromise your integrity, you find that what you have obtained is not worth the price you paid for it, no matter how much you believed it would be otherwise. It simply will not be worthwhile. Silver Siren comes to you when you are one of the souls with enough discernment, strength, and integrity to be able to say no to the enchantment that will not enhance your life, but slowly and surely destroy it. The small compromise of your self-esteem would seem inconsistent enough at first, but with cajoling and manipulation would continue and eventually erode at your soul until you no longer believed yourself capable of living your best life, of receiving genuine love and affection, and of having anything of value to share with the world. When the Silver Siren sings her song to you, you know that you are being given an opportunity for empowerment. This is an opportunity to trust yourself and stand firm in your truths, and to experience the priceless sense of love, safety, security, peace, and self-possession that this brings. With this, your soul can sing its own song, a song that shares true light with the lightness of heart that lives in peaceful truth with the world. Wow. So basically, it's saying, not to get fooled. And what is that? I just heard all that glitters is not gold, right? And this is the Silver Siren singing that to you. So it's saying use discernment and that you're powerful enough to say no when you need to. And that's not always easy. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage. And you guys are Leos. It takes a lot of strength and courage to be able to do that. All right, let's get into the tarot. So this is for Leo, October 3rd through the 9th. Fire sign. I have so much more energy doing your read. I was doing earth signs before you. And I was like, losing my energy. It is late, but I've had a lot of caffeine and it's been an easy day, Okay. Okay, underneath the deck we have the Five of Fire, Black Cohosh. So that's Five of Wands. And so it seems that there's a little bit of fighting going on around you. It could involve 5 people, 5 departments, 5, I don't know. And Wands are all about passion. So normally it's about fighting, bickering, arguing, that type of thing. Sometimes it also can be like, Wands are about passion, like intimacy, that type of thing. But it would be kind of, this is more like fighting and putting your defenses up and arguing. Like, and when I say fight, I don't mean like fist fighting. I mean like arguing, bickering. So let's see, what is the energy going into the week? The Hermit, number 9. So I feel like something's happening, a situation where people are arguing, that you just don't want to be part of. So you've gone within, and that's what the Hermit is. It's about going within and doing like shadow work. And, trying to protect yourself from negative energies and just either one of two things. Either you're looking for the light within the darkness or you are the light within the darkness, right? But the herb associated with the Hermit is Usnea, Usnea. So yeah, the Hermit is all about doing like oh my gosh. Hold on. Sorry. Why is this doing this? We just came out of Mercury retrograde. Now my cards are going crazy. Sorry. Like I was saying. Sorry. It's about doing shadow work. The Hermit is about doing shadow work, and it's about, facing what you need to face, that, like, what you need to transform out of, like, grow out of, basically, you need growth. And you also have to come out of stagnancy. All right, so let's figure out what the focus is for the week. What is the focus for Leo? Because the Hermit, I've known several Leos, actually, that have very Hermit energy, but Hermit is Virgo, and they had a lot of Virgo in their charts, because I read their charts. Leos, typically, Leo, Sun, Moon, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but they like to be, they're more energetic, playful, like to be center of attention, warm, loving. Also a little, like I said, they like to be center of attention. But it's all in good spirit, right? When you pull in the Hermit energy, it makes them more sullen and introspective and kind of like late. It's when their lazy Leo side comes out, right? And I don't mean that they are lazy. I just mean that they're very mopey and want to lay around a lot and not do a lot. So it might be that kind of energy coming out of you this week. So underneath the deck, though, we've got the Three of Wands. Again, more passion, energy. But this is like waiting for your ships to come in. This is what's clarifying the Five of Wands. So I feel like, whatever this bickering and like kind of chaotic energy that you have surrounding you, you may not even be involved in it, right? Could be just like that you're the eye of the hurricane, you've got all this stuff happening around you. Meanwhile, you're waiting in that eye, you're waiting for like your ships to come in. You're waiting for results, change, and it will. You just got to wait on it. So, okay, let's get, what do we need to focus on? So funny. This is like the third time that this has happened with our weekly readings during this week. The Hermit just clarified the Hermit. So you're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing shadow work. And, it's interesting because then, like, I look up again at the Silver Siren. And then I'm looking over here at this Five of Cohosh. I'm sorry, Five of Fire, which is the Black Cohosh. But notice the star. Stars are synonymous with, the pentagram and witchcraft. And I bring this up because I had immediately talked about, 37, 38, as above, so below. And now we've got, the Hermit clarifying the Hermit. And I feel like what this is like you're being forced to do this shadow work. Because it's bringing out like this magic within you. You have this energy within you, and I think that like you're trying to connect with it. And this is something that I feel like is going to be getting stronger and stronger, especially as we go into the 1010 portal. What's coming in the future? See, this is beautiful. A relationship. I think you might even be going into this introspective. Okay, I'm getting two things now. So I'm getting that these are like two different energies in your world. It could be yourself and somebody else, but you both have gone into hermit mode. You're both doing shadow work in order to ultimately come together in a relationship. The other thing I'm getting is that this is just clarifying each other because it's like some really deep, I'm not going to say dark, but like really deep shadow work. And you're coming out of it into a relationship by the end of the week, or an agreement from whatever this has been happening over here. Ultimately, you're doing what makes you happy, But you need to, watch out for manipulation of any kind. Just protect yourself. Your ships are coming in. So, and what I really like is, that relationship coming in. It's the hopes and feelings and emotions. Normally it's a partnership, like a relationship partnership, romantic. Doesn't have to be, though. It can be like a business partnership too, something that you're emotional and have feelings for. Like you love your job. Okay, Divination of the Ancients. What do you have for Leo, please? Okay, underneath the deck, we've got Oracle, which is wisdom, and that's what we're doing right now. Basically, this is just a message, left ear is ringing, saying, or it's actually kind of like thumping. It's saying, pay attention to the messages within this Oracle. There's stuff here for you. And if any of this resonates, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Let me know how it's resonating. So, behind the deck we have Oracle Wisdom. On top of the deck we've got Smoke, which means prayers. Prayers being sent to the heavens is what I heard. I think this is your shadow work, like you're realizing, like reaching deep into yourself and having conversations with your spirit guides. I'm feeling this could be an agreement with yourself and your spirit guides. You're agreeing to a partnership with each other, Let's read what Smoke is. Whether you've given your prayers up to God, the Goddess, Great Spirit, or whomever aligns with your beliefs, be assured your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Still, you are required to have patience. It may seem as though you have been waiting an age to receive the results you have asked for, but you must allow everything to unfold naturally, like smoke rising from a fire pit. To bring it all about, things invisible to you must take place in the background. So even though you may be impatient to see the results, have faith and trust that everything is in divine order. Positive anticipation is appropriate because you will receive what you're hoping for, or something even better. So it also means, prayers will help with the situation. What you have asked for will come about and soon. Ask and it is given. Be patient. Daily prayers will enhance your connection with the divine. Keep a prayer list for those in need of help and healing. Because when you pray for others, it ultimately helps your karma even more. Yes. So, people look for smoke in signs, or signs in smoke. And yeah, they say, give your prayers to the gods, goddesses, spirits, and whatnot, through fires and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that also take pictures like of the fire and the smoke. I know I do sometimes too, and I gather messages that way. So I feel like basically what this is saying for this week, Leo, you've got a really nice partnership coming in. This is the ships coming in after a little bit of friction with whatever this Five of Wands energy was before, but basically, this is after a period of introspection, shadow work, meditation even, and I think meditation is great for everybody. But this is double clarifying, like, that this is the energy that you need to be in for the week, really thinking about yourself and your next steps and where you want to go in life. And it could be about a job, it could be about a relationship, but ultimately you're going to make a really great decision. And your ships will be coming in. It's saying here that you need to give all of your worries, all of your prayers and meditation and manifestation up to the heavens, up to the spirits, up to whatever it is that you believe, right? And that by doing so, you're ultimately going to be following your own path. Just beware. This serves, like, I know ultimately it was, all like positive, but it's also talking about, kind of almost like a warning. Don't be fooled. So I think it's beautiful. I say focus on the positive and not the dark. If you go too dark, then you go to another side of. I was talking about like craft and witchcraft and whatnot earlier, and I don't want to freak anybody out, but there's dark and light in everything, right? There's people who practice the darker side and the lighter side. Yeah, just something keeps pulling me back to that. But I think it's all going to be balanced. I think ultimately what you're going towards is something very happy and fulfilling and abundant. It's going to make you happy. Okay, Leo. I know, the hermit mode is not a great feeling to feel, but, once you come out of it, you're feeling refreshed and you're going to be walking right into a new relationship. So congratulations to that. And I hope you have a fantastic week. If this resonates and if you have any kind of feedback, I'd love to hear that in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That helps me out a lot and helps grow this channel. I also have a newsletter that I'm going to be starting. So if you'd like to be part of that and get my newsletter, it talks about things, regarding to astrology and the astro weather and things like that, but also cannabis and the background that I kind of come from on the professional side of things. So I've got all of that. If you'd like to leave a tip or donation, this is my birthday month. I'd always appreciate that. Like I said, it helps the channel grow. And all of that information will be in the description below. Leo, as you know, together we grow. And with that said, I'll see you on the flip side. I hope you have a great week. Peace.